so a lot of times we get down on ourselves thinking like, why can't I handle this? Well, what if nobody's supposed to handle this? What if the system has worked against us to the point that we're now the ones who are feeling this and able to speak out about it? Like, it shouldn't be this way. And that's why I feel like now more than ever, autistic voices are so important, because I feel like we bring a really important perspective of, hey, what happens when we slow down and we listen to our nervous system and we regulate it before we keep, adding commitments and demands into our lives? It would totally change the way that we approach modern living.
There's something about how you said what you just said that I really love. And I've at times struggled to articulate this, and I'm starting to be able to articulate it more fully now. But the narrative often goes something like there's just a temptation, I think, when we discover our identity to kind of start almost othering neurotypicals in response to the othering we've had. So it's tempting to be like, well, neurotypicals can do this, but that doesn't work for us. But what if it's not like that? What if it's not us versus them? What if it's like we as a society, as humans, have drifted from what like the human experience was meant for, what community was meant for? Like, we are losing our humanity as a whole, and we're more deeply impacted by that in some ways. But also maybe we can help show another way if we like. There's just something about how you said that felt very human and connecting, and not well, neurotypicals can do it this way, but then like the kind of us them narrative that is easy to fall into in this space.
It is, and I think that's our only hope, is not making this an us-them thing. We're all in this together, and as I study autistic accommodations, most things that are good for autistic people are good for everyone.